嗨，企鹅早安，早安，早安。今天还算准时吧？我昨天听收音有点收音不太好，所以我昨天下播前又调了一下我自己话的声音，所以你们今天再帮我听一下，如果哪里怪怪的，要直接跟我讲哦。抓不到一个很好的平衡，不敢。很准时，对吧？都是进步。到吗？到。啊，好了，好了，好了，好了，该调整的都调整好了。哇，好热，真热。好，我要继续看。今天是啥？1月1号情人节，是情人节吗？那有情人跟你告白吗？今天有人跟你告白的话，你就要小心警惕，孩子啊！可以帮我听一下声音没有哦？天，情人节的话不应该有很多人吗？应该有一堆人跟你告白。你们有在过白色情人节吗？知道黑色情人节跟白色就是一般情人节、白色情人节的差别吗？2月女生送，3月男生送，然后搞到最后，其实基本上都是男生在送。好，我那天又稍微解下脖子，稍微把一些钥匙哦，这边有一些万应室的，我要去跟卫斯理。万应室可以早点开，会好哦，那就都得开。看了一下，得开飞行。好，我们先解完2个主线，我们还是先求魔法都学到为止。爆炸哦，线，然后可能今天也是要解，不然之前这样堆着没办法。这个到底 哎，先他。卡有点卡哦。画质上，画面，卡就有点。好的啊。这东西。哎，生气。等一下哦。看一下游戏。啊。卡。卡的。直播理论上没卡，但是游戏卡。可以听一下我的声音，应该理论上会有。就昨天游戏声音，然后我后来听我自己的回档，声音好大声呀。高中早安，早安，早安。早安，早安。我的跑一下。这游戏有点卡，但这游戏卡好像也不是1天2天的事了。哎，跟你分享一下，我刚刚开播之前发生超恐怖。刚好今天一样健身嘛，然后其实到家已经有点晚了，就有点赶。然后我到家之后，我就把什么包包啊、手机啊一堆东西往床上那个什么沙发上丢。然后丢完之后，我就想说，因为我那时候因为健身的时候很口渴，我就喝很多水，就回家第一件事情就奔厕所，我需要排气。然后我奔到厕所，然后门一关，然后开始想上的时候，我发现门个墙角那边有一只蟑螂，超大只蟑螂，黑蟑螂，它超黑超肥，差不多就是你大拇哥举起来用你2/3的大拇哥大，然后胖胖，跟你大拇哥一样胖那种想法，超恐怖。然后我身上什么东西都没有，你知道吗？惊叹。然后我身上什么东西什么要什么电话什么东西都不在身上。然后因为我家里的人他们现在都离我上厕所的厕所有点距离，所以他们听不到我在厕所大喊大叫。 所以我就拿了 Apple Watch 求救，说我在厕所门口有蟑螂，救我！我第一次觉得13000花的超值。哎呀，他救克我！好啦。哦，来了。
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
哦，他要带我秘密的
There's a secret passage just here.
黑化的
Disguised.
黑化的开始，已经在他身上看到索命者。
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
要死，妹妹要死。
Again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He
Okay.
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it.
但我记得，
His
如果
wand
中
seems
间
almost
中间
sentient.
那个男的
Not
就是
surprising, I suppose.
瞎眼
Ollivander
的，
always says
后来
the
质问我
wand
们为什么
chooses
会
the
找
wizard.
Is that how he
Later.
found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar
Ooh.
Slytherin,
Yeah,
one of the
what
4
the-
founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A
I'll
spell like
trade her.
Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my
No.
wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
哎，
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick
Okay.
to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast...
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Okay.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
告诉他，你朋友绝对
You
挺。
must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Go home.
Hello,
Awesome.
Sebastian.
Go.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
要用威胁的塞巴斯蒂安，我记得我以前是选这个的，但是选这个不行，我得挺他。
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
好多
I'm not afraid to exploit that
Alpine.
connection if I need to.
要用威胁的。
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
哎，
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
诶，用并测试。我要自己亮，所以要自己亮的话，我必须要先去解。
And a historian's uniform.
We had a good laugh.
Revelio.
哎，有时候隔壁栋的差不多一样高。
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Yep.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
真是，你刚刚差不多啊，我看线嘛，差不多啊，点来找啦。还可以关游戏要打。
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
哦，哇，很难。
Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio! Repulsor!
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
感觉没。
No, not that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Levioso! Revelio.
他需要洗澡。
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
哦，金探子。
Was that a golden snitch?
Accio.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
印象中我这边当初超级反酒，超级。
Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor.
Damn, ey.
Accio. Levioso. Repulsor. Levioso. Accio.
我有点忘记这边怎么解，打超久，像现在一样。 对，要。
Leviosa.
有。
Accio.
那种。
Depulso.
要进去，要往前。
Yikes! Careful. Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra vial for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
OK。个微调。就洗掉了，它对齐。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
这些东西啊，其实我上次玩的时候完全主打一个实用性。红泉庄武速出钱啊！哎，你抽到了吗？抽到了吗？
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
还没，你是不是还没开始抽，还是你抽到啊？ 爆买一。
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
应该快出了，哦。只要凑到就行了，活动还有很多，代表钱还有很多。我说星球还有。
Or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oh, this.那么多。为了凑任务而凑。这游戏其实没有全通关，你说这个吗？这个我已经全通关了，现在是2周目。全通关不难啦，但是2周目。
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything
一周目都没通关，
What's
怎么没
next,
有玩到
Professor?
通关？
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
我甚
The
至
altering
都
spell
想
will
解
allow
全
you to
成就。
customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's
我
get
所有支
started,
线
shall we?
除了有一
Watch
个露
closely
西
as
没
I
有过以
demonstrate
外，
how
其他的
to
支线都
perform
解
the
完，
altering spell.
所有的都解完了。又没继续哦，有其他游戏干扰，有可能因为那一阵子后面出来蛮多其他不
Just
同。
aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Gosh. Oh, okay. I have a shot. Oh. 有这个吗？面跟尺。哦，好像没有这么细。
I have some questions about alteration,
没有
Professor.
疑问。
Yes?
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
大笑。也不是你。
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
好像选。哦，这好死在这里。
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks he'd enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
冷色、蓝风。
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
过章了。哇哦！
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
这是缺乏原料没有？啊，我不够。不够。去一趟那个，把能买的。 飞行的任务当中，
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
料。
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. You've a good head for business, haven't you? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio. Expelliarmus!
好，把一些，好吧。
Revelio. Revelio.
就不放出来就有点小麻烦。
Accio. Revelio.
Hengist the Woodcross.
Accio.
啊，算了。
Talk about you taking.
Wonder where they go.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I mean...
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yeah.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. You can usually find...
它那就是一般的
Don't
收
forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Just because you know who.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, well. Look what we have here. What do you have in store for me this time?
安，佘三安，早安。
My mother used to say I was lazy. Didn't pick up my toy.
Revelio. Accio.
在他外面，太直觉反应了。
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Helen,
What?
对，
they led me.
Oh, how lovely! Perhaps for now.
高级任务的故事，快速。
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
看一下，把一些小的线搞定。哦，先出来了。支线呢，一个是要我测试隐形药水，所以我需要买。再来是加拉迪乌拉萨，对多个人助手哦，然后同时对多个敌人过助手。啊嘿，突然出现了，我还去打野。哇，打个野吧。我们先那个吧，打野归打野。现在有钱，身上要有了。
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
哦，对，就快比。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
刚好在红雨城就玩这个。
My advice when dealing with
推荐。
I met a girl once. Looked like an
过来。
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
配方。打野。
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
Confringo.
You dare slay one of my own! You will!
Accio.
哎，应该要丢个什么来着？打掉。
How unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
Out, miserable weed. Miserable weed. Stupid one. Feisty little fuck. No.
好像武器吗？谁还没有抽到黄泉？谁呀？谁还没有啊？苹果还没。上岛。啊！
You're the ones who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Is that all you know? Pathetic! Predictable! Is that the best you can do?
哦吼，等一下，没有想到。
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Incendio. To regret that. Expelliarmus. Confringo. I'm not done with it.
Damn you!
Stupid one.
不水呀！你有2只到3只了。你有课吗？你有没有课啊？你有新东西。你是不是有课？你说看。我肯定有。咦，你不是原本不抽的？
Could it be a Merlin trial?
过了吧？太迷人，因为看完数字都想要那个，哎、没有过哎、这哦。 他来说，刚刚的敌人不够多个敌人，磨苹啊是磨苹果。 我苹果，有了吧？有了，我没有买到种子哦。我的东西吧。哇，超远！任务。
This must be where the pinched medley.
仪表有。啊，看想什么？是吗？你有帮我练好了吗？没找到。现在还没练到53万哦，哦，好难过哦，没关系，我今天一天让你急。
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
好啦。
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Oh.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
那应该站稳。你可以有。一块是紫色的。
been having strange dreams of late. You should analyze them.
Oh.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium.
Auto.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
要一直换来换去，真的颇麻。过分了。
Repairer. I need to fix the lift before I can use it. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
这种很小支线的就要把它逛，不然就会开始来的地方。它这边有一个岔路的。
Levioso. I'm going to have to get past this. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio.
这一期破素材你还真的没刷，我知道啊，我知道你没刷，因为我是很后面才决定要抽的嘛。
Something's getting in the way of that platform.
来打。
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Repulsor. Accio. Levioso.
Aha, got it.
Revelio.
做生意，这个我得背。没有啊，我原本是真的是不打算要抽，也不是一直在那边
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Hey. 哇塞，竟然可以这样爬！还在帮我弄金流材料，金流我也是要的啊，我金流还是会抽哦，按原定计划我还是会抽的哦。
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
盖瑞斯，再用上去。返回。弄了不亏啦，这流材料弄了不亏，因为我还是会练的。他们两个就是两个姐姐，分别站我1、2队。但我还在想，那个黄泉那一队的生存位要摆，摆火主可以，或者是就摆个嘉禾。我在思考摆谁。可怜的影月，没办法啊，我也要抽影月啊，但就歪啦，没有办法，歪就代表说我们两个没有缘分。后来有抽啊，我也不是没抽他呀，他不来呀，所以影月就肯定被我抛弃了，他练不了了。我之前想要抽他也没抽到啊，想练他也没。但也还好，除了歪一次浪费星球让我有点难过以外，其他都还好。我本来就不是很想要，没有很想要练影月的意思。纯粹是因为角色没有对我的喜好。
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig things.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Of course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Ah. 哎，不对，我应该买得起我的种子。配白鹿贵奶分配啦，我是配佩拉。银狼我在考虑换不换，因为我怕他那个如果只是要叠16，叠到160的话，那就放银狼。 那最让我考虑的还是生存位，就是我生存位要摆谁，但也可以不考虑生存位，改上其他人。在生存位的话，因为我想说，假设你要摆两组，就是2队的话，我一开始当然可以摆罗刹，但罗刹其实他就是回血高嘛，他对黄泉的机制没有比较好，还是要找一个能上 buff 的，好像会比较好一点。所以我就想说练个火舞之类的，火主之类的。唯一可以上银狼的机会，你又要放弃他？没有啊，因为他没有到他的命座不够啊，我怕他的效益没有办法最大化，你知道吗？我是怕没有办法把黄泉的效益最大化。因为我看有些人说，我有看一些攻略，有些人说，如果银狼你当副 C， 然后你没有把他的命座叠到的话，那可能攻击的效率还不如百只牙牙。人家说的好。还没买到吗？不。
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
在进黄泉配虚无真的很重要，好吧？那就搭。没有看对，我真的是看的那个，我知道160啊。武功缺陷要上2魂吧？对，我就是一直听到说要上，就是一直听到说要上2魂。
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though. Let's have you leave.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears.
银狼没有啦，银狼的话，你可以上其他2个，银狼可以换别的。好惨，好可怜。目前虚无就只有配啦，那我还算好呢，我还可以纠结要不要放银狼。
What do you have for sale?
那就放银狼嘛，银狼配啦。那生存我也在想。
What say we show you some of what's available?
哇，它好贵。
Always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. 贵奶分角色有，我有啊，我有贵奶分啊，也有贵奶分。贵奶分应该大家都有，对啊，因为有送过。不如500，要不再买一个。What say we show you some of what's available?
完了，这都还好。一练不能上。对啊，有些真的是。哦，你们在，对啊，我现在要练都嘛可以，是时间，是时间。哦，懂。这样只要攻击就有72%可以上去。先抛弃血衣练小柜子，蛮多人练小柜子的。一样需要无花。 哇！好有了，我无法不过去，没有办法再做一个。等一下，这个天赋受不了了，一直要切太不能接受了。2，另外一组3组吗？OK， 这摆这边。对，这个。先喝水，好。哎呀，切尔出现了，我以为你又要睡觉了。看一下组队补水时间。但是因为阿才他比较没办法参考的不是那个，因为阿才单只都蛮强。我是不是又在分心？我又在分心什么？我刚刚认真在打游戏。是挂台超人，我有感受到。而且我昨天打任务的时候超认真看故事，就怕再错过什么。哇！我穿好丑的，如果按原设定都不改的话，真的是不知道你会。它比较麻烦的是，它外观都要一次。真的到。什么东西？隐月21花火令，真是应该小课就有了。你的小课跟我的小课不是一个小课啊，你的小跟我的小好像不是一个小欸，大哥，对我稍微有点苛刻了吧，大哥。有很多影， 再往下走。6亿的净流都没请出来 ，OK 啊，小克，对啊，都不是一个克法。随便几只，你这样子，除了一般的配对以外，没有可比性质啊，跟我们实力差太多了。马克了，哎，完，那如果还没养出来，来了也没东西。
Revelio.
哎呀，神奇啊！
Accio. Confringo. Accio.
等万一时代就有热气球。24。你歪的次数比较少，现在算过。我歪的次数也不算多啊。所以我跟你说，我昨天才说崩铁其实没有那么好歪，但你们说米哈有，我尊重你们。因为我自己的体感是没有歪很多，而且你看你虽然歪7次，但你抽的母数很大，是吧？我只有歪一点点，我只有歪2次、2、3次吧。但原因是因为我就也没有什么，没有抽的你那么多。
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
没有当好，哎呀，没有当好，完了。
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
有。哎呀，等级还太低了，有点难打。光追的话再多2，光追75种9次。铁道还好，对啊，我也觉得铁道还好，铁道蛮容易中。我歪的那2次还是2、3次还是加光追，其他都没歪过。但真的也好像也很看人啊。你看安安 歪成那样子。多口嘞。就是磨苹果到底过来了没？为了想要解那个，拖好久，4分钟，好了。OK， 他在秘书。安哥有点惨，对吧？你安哥有点惨，都一直到180的抽，好可怜。也差不多，真的吗？还是那才是正常的几率吗？那这样子我会觉得我运气其实还不错哎。也的确，你们看我昨天那个样子。这个游戏自始至终我就觉得很难抽。
I was hoping to see you.
到现在还不能捡它，是不是？我捡它。
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens.
大多都是保底出的。我中间有一段时间蛮长保底啊。
Speaking of which,
listen, Professor. So much
代价有啥？还没有出来啊，我都没有牺牲别人。你看，今天大家评
Rotten
roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and
you met the Headless Hunt. That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
不是不到的时候会到，那你们自己要小心啊！理论上应该跟我自己没关系吧
Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Double. Oh.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
教授不是看不到古代好吗？这个他又看得到了。哇！
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
饭团魔法师哟！ 有喝水，好。
If only you were here to see this.
悼念他老婆。
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
先打
I
个招
also
呼
see。why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been
我
bound
没
to
有去
keep
看，但我知道那边有活动。
until perhaps
我有看到他在开，我知道他那边有活动，
the
但
passage from
我
your
没有进
ruins
去
to。Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was
they
a
were
trial.
an important part of the journey, but they were not trials
我今天
themselves.
刚到
The
家没
fact
多
that
久，
you have come this
然
far,
后吃完
however,
饭休一
bodes
下，
well.
就
The
开
trials
直播
were。designed to
来不及。
ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have
认真吗？
waited
倒不
this
至于
long, Professor。
到时候明天就跟你们说
Surely
我要
a
请
few
假。
more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you
我明天有
keep,
饭
I
局，
do know
决
that
定我
our
赶不
young
赶得
friend
回。
here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin, and we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig? Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already
请了
accomplished,
如果我
we
明
shall
天请的
begin.
话，应该就会早一天
You
补
will
吧。
find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst
那有可能
Professor
就是
Fig may
请假
assist
就
you
是
in
请假还
locating the
补班
trials, they may be completed only by one with our
补班的
ability.
概念是补假，你知道吗？就是你们要有一天突然跟我讲说，哎，你不要开，你不要开。那这样子我就说好好，我不开，那就算补假，对不对？
It's
是
not
因为
far.
连假，他你就
You
让
may
我
have
休
seen
连
it
假，
yourself.
休完之后我之后就会再补班，这样才会产生补班啊。
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
高塔太远了吧？失恋是这是第一个失恋，这应该留到下一次了。先搞定其他的。好。爱幽灵。这个吧，变，那再接。现在是佛系看台，我感受到该挂的都在挂。你是挂多少人？ 动作。哦，那个。
It's time you learned, Glacius, the free fall.
真没习惯，第3左边，3右边。OK， 边。现在只看我这台，那你刚刚去看哪一台？多。哦，你是从院长那边回来的，就没关系，就没关系。
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oh. 不到。上面还有，我要一个大回转。
Revelio。
哦，就是说前面我都看不到。有。
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time.
藏太深了吧？怎么了？搞得你太报备行程没有啦？开玩笑嘛！不用紧张，愚人节快乐！我这边解。到了，开始，过12点了，会呀，有点过得很快啊，最近。一玩着玩着就过。哦。很想要在这个游戏比看魁地。
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Hey.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again.
Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
这个
Pay
咒我怎
attention
么
to your
好像
wand work.
都很常用？喝水哦，我看到。
Well done.
什么蛮牛了？
I'd recommend that you practice your
该修了是吗？
in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Kitchen room quickly.
Glacius.
I'll take this one lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
也之前，一开始要先存个档，我不能够允许我人生中这样子的失误，所以通常，我们现在存档。
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's
不要
time
讲
you
废
face
话
the
了，
real.
来打吧。
I'm in. Let's.
There you are. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
稍微有点强。
All in the wrist.
Akio.
你好，怎么样啊？一样，朋友
Didn't
们。
think you were a match for me. Akio. Nothing to it.
把这个哦，好，阿姨，失误哈，失误，我们重来，重来。太晚放掉了，对，失误。他居然把我传到这么前面。
Let's play some.
I knew you'd come round.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
天，会发生什么恐怖的事吗？不知道。我一直都是阿姨的，说了会怎么样吗？他不是就会叫你再重来？每一关好像都一样，看招式都。
Try to beat that.
Akio.
我的爸停！哎呀
I've seen worse. Akio.
还有一个回旋吗
All in the wrist. That was one for the ages. Akio.
哎呀，稍微有点垃圾了啊！把这两颗撞出去，我怕我把我自己的 稍微滚一下。啊不
You're not bad at this. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me.
你手了。好，你说，我想听。我觉得没什么事情比我今天上厕所的时候遇到蟑螂还恐怖。
We should have bet a few
我把
galleons
我
on that.
不小心把我自己跟蟑
Care to go
螂
again?
锁在一个空间了，吓死我了。
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
他撞出去。哎呀，没撞到，也行啊，这也是一个方法啊。
That was one for the ages.
都是
Akio.
哎，在对哦。
Try to beat that. Not
能
bad.
吃小，
Not bad. Akio.
大爷。
All in the wrist.
Akio.
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
动了一楼，一栋平常会去的高级大楼，结果保全收起啊！我的天哪！
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right.
收金拜拜，
I'll let the others
可
know
是
you're
你
good
应该
enough
没有
for them.
看到吧？你有看到发生事情的现场，可怕哦！感谢追随，追叫什么呢 ？No say 有哦，已经是盖起来的哦，所以其实你有看到是不是？天哪，好可怕！今天网络用够多了，有人在赶我睡觉不？半了2个小时也差不多啦，也差不多了。看一下，对啊，因为主线的话要留到下次解。一些小的，算了。动物园人员加1了，哪里动物园啊？刚刚那个吗？人超多哎，这边都不是人哎，基本不是人。感谢追随，但我刚好开台时间也差不多了，该休息了。明天再来。今天可能打崩铁，我想要把崩铁的那个线往后推，但会不会延后开台呢？是有可能的啦，因为我明天估计不会太早到家，如果迟到的话，我就一样在 DC 里面通知。有人追随了耶，对啊，所以说明天再来啊，应该要再开一下吧。哦，请了我，就你最会。好。今天再看了啦， 大家说晚安，我看一下能去哪呢？呀，就是人呢。但是拜拜，感谢奢侈，感谢小七，感谢阿才，感谢猎犬，感谢 No Say 的追随，还有谁？感谢毛孩，我不知道你们还在不在。感谢陪我开台的大家。今天要结束，30多层掉下哦，你失主吗？跟你分享，那在关之前跟你分享，我之前高中的时候也有学妹班吧。隔壁栋学妹班，他们哭声很大声，然后我们才去问说发生了什么事，然后才发现原来也是他们班有一个同学，就不小心在自己家里有自己家的那个阳台坠楼。所以大家如果要靠近高处啊，那种只有围栏的地方，大家自己要小心啊。好了，跟大家说晚安，晚安。